Hi guys, I wanted to show you this amazing anatomy book that I just found by chance online, and I didn't know it was this amazing. So I've been buying anatomy books for comparison and trying to find different tips and tricks in different books, or hints of interesting anatomical stuff to learn for artists. And I found this book, which, as you can see, it's pretty big and heavy, by this guy, this couple of guys, András Szunyoghy and Georgi Feher. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's what I'm reading. And I'm not kidding you, this book is Human Animal Comparative Anatomy. So it is pretty amazing. It's a second-hand book, and it only cost me $30. Ain't that insane compared to the other books that they're like $90? And this is pretty straight to the point. It has so many great drawings that I was like, I need to share this with my people, the anatomy nerds, because it has little explanations, kind of reminders of how human anatomy works, how you can get perspective and measurements, proportions, and drawing basics. And then it always has these big, huge illustrations, which is so good. It's so good. So look at that human anatomy, and it has stuff like this: how the body shifts when walking. That not many books show you that. I mean, they do, but in a different way, I would say. And this guy is really clean in the way he draws, and he's also showing how clothing affects the human anatomy. Isn't that cool? So here you have all the bones, and the drawings are pretty nice. He also shows the structure of how the bones work, which I haven't seen that before. That's pretty new to me. And then he's showing like, okay, how do we get these weird shapes that we see in bones? And it is really good. And the text is minimal, which I love, I'm not gonna lie. And then it talks about the different muscle types. I haven't seen that before in other books, anatomy books. And I'm sorry, I kind of glimpse on these. Usually with anatomy books, I just glimpse over. I don't really take the time to read them. I use the images as reference, and I like to go straight to the point. But I'm showing you all of this because this guy drew a huge amount of drawings to show how everything works at a very detailed level. And I'm amazed that people don't talk about this book. Like, you don't find it in as a popular book. So this is the reason I'm showing you all the things, because this is an amazing book. Look at that. It's so structured, and the drawings are really three-dimensional. He explains things shortly, which I love. I don't like a lot of text. And this is all the human, right? So you're thinking, okay, the human, half the book is explaining human stuff, and you're like, okay, very detailed. I like it. It shows all those details of the inner muscles. And then you have the head, which the head, no, I haven't seen people drawing the head muscles as well as this guy. I feel that he's really good. And look at that technique to show you the thickness of the skull. I think this guy is insanely good. I love it. I love how he goes into explaining so much detail. So look at this, 200 something pages. Now we go into the animal anatomy. Look at that freaking chimpanzee. It is insane. So we go to the horse, and he's comparing side by side. Okay, human horse. And then the muscles. And you're like, okay, I've seen that before. No, it gets even better. So now he's showing how the functionality of the animal is different. Look at that drawing. That looks really good. And then this is the one that I really, so what it is, because there's so many details on these guys, like putting everything apart. So this is pretty cool how he's showing the functionality of things. He's very, very scientific about it. He's prescribing you everything. But the thing that was most exciting to me, and now I cannot find it because this guy is so good, is, where is that picture? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Look at those horses. Oh my god, I love horses. Horses and me, we have a romance going on. So look at this. How many people have you seen rendering the ventral section of a horse? I haven't seen that before. So this is cool. I was like sold when I saw that. I'm like, these people are really, really into all the stuff. So let me fast forward and look all this, studying the horse. Ain't that insane? The level of detail, analyzing the movement and functionality of the horse. Look at that. How many books have you seen doing this? I haven't seen many. So I'm in love. I'm in love with this book. And for only $30, I'm like, I'm in. Look at that beautiful dog rendering. Look at that. I feel like they dissected animals for the making of this book because it's so accurate that I'm sure he was getting all these animals from reality, that there was no imagination, kind of like, look at that. Look at that. I haven't seen books talking about this. Look at that picture. I haven't seen that before when it came to dogs. You see, I'm sure they had a dog to do this stuff, that they were like, you see, now this is a more regular drawing of a live moment where he's like, okay, this is a dog, but he made those accurate drawings ahead of time so he could do all that. And then of course we're gonna have cats, which the cats are also, look at that, ain't that cool? Oh my god, I'm so excited about this book. I'm like, this is Christmas, people. This is Christmas for me. So here we have the cat, which is, oh my god, so good, licking his whatever. We know what he's licking. And now we have a pig. Look at that. Look at that. Pigs are so interesting, for God's sake. They're very, very, very interesting. And then we have lamb. We have chimpanzees, which is cool because we don't spend much time studying chimpanzees, right? That's a good one. Well, the ape. And then we have the sheep. Like, oh, okay, the differences between one and the other. I hope that this video doesn't become too long. But yeah, we have the bear. The bear is always, look at that bear. That bear is really a bear. I've seen other bears and they look kind of weird. This guy is like really good at the bear drawing. And the deers are always amazing to draw. Deers are so beautiful, beautiful creatures. He's showing the different types of hooves. And then we have the cow, we have the lion. This is what is cool. He is showing, oh, this page got ruined. No, why? I didn't see that before. So look at that lion and the lioness. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. Look at that rendering. Oh my god. I think he was in a zoo or something. Looking at all these beautiful animals. Look at the camel. I mean, it's hard to find a camel. The cow, of course, cows. Cows are very interesting too. Very interesting animal. Ask the Dutch. And the lion, blah blah. Okay, we have the poor picture of my lion. So here, oh my god, this is a long video, but I'm excited. So here we have the actual comparative anatomy. So look at the differences between one and the other. And then he's comparing this one with this one, this to that, this to this. All the different animals compared in size and the length. And he's talking about these are the most important bones and look how different they are. And of course the text supports the images. So This is a very, very detailed showcase of the book, but as you know, the people that buy a bunch of anatomy books, sometimes it gets repetitive and we're thinking like, why did I buy another anatomy book? Well, this one I would say is a must. It is a must. There are a bunch of really good books out there, different styles, different drawings, and all those things, but this guy is methodic and detailed, which I love because I love my details. I want to see every little nuance. He was drawing from actual creatures. You can tell that he was drawing from actual animals. Look at the different noses. Look at those renderings. They're beautiful. Look at the different ears. Ain't that cool? And the hooves, different legs. So, and the best part, it barely has text. Barely has text. So, highly recommend you to get this book, Anatomy, Drawing School, Human Animal Comparative Anatomy, from this edition, publisher, and these authors, because it is the best ever.